Alright everybody, welcome to Rasslin Rants and Reviews, and this is the rant/rambling part of Rasslin Rants and Reviews, and I'm your host, Big Mike. I'm going to rant or ramble on a little bit about ROH and what I like or dislike about it. What I like about ROH is pretty much almost everything. I love the wrestlers, I love the in-ring action, I love the crowd, I like the production of it, I like the angle they're going. It's definitely a good product. I like it because it's all about in-ring. And with everything being said and done in the ring is wonderful. That's where the story's laid out as well. You know, there may be a little bit of in-between things, just in all the direction where they're going with feuds and things like that. But it's all said and done in the ring. They tell their story there. And sometimes, they have too many false finishes as a peeve, and I'll get to that in a minute too. But, yeah, I like the wrestlers, because a lot of them are indie wrestlers. And I guess a lot of people say, well, ROH is an indie promotion. I don't consider ROH an indie promotion. Again, it's not a WWE or TNA, but it's huge. To me, it's huge. It's a lot better than a 50 person crowd. Like tonight, they probably had about, oh Christ, I wouldn't even know how many people. I'm going to say 1,000. I'm not good at counting heads or guessing. But they have 1,000 people, and they're always on their feet, always chanting, always cheering and booing. And they're always involved. Being smaller like that, opposed to 16,000 or whatever WWE or TNA doesn't get that, but whatever WWE gets, it makes it better. It's a little more intimate, a little more interactive, I guess you can say. But what I was saying about seeing your indie guys, you get to see a lot of indie wrestlers on there, because when they're in your hometown area, you get to see a lot of guys getting their shot. And you see guys like a Michael Elgin, who's from my neck of the woods, get their shot, get their foot in the door and break in there, which is Elgin is doing great. He's phenomenal. He ceases to amaze me each and every time I see him, and tonight he just, again, amazed me. Then there was that young kid, Mike Bennett, the prodigy. Another good thing about ROH, they give everybody a chance. They're not just focused on top guys, They'll put the spotlight on young guys. Like this guy, Mike Bennett, he came out of nowhere and he won a 4-way with a veteran like Steve Corino. And they're obviously going to push him. Could be a feud with Corino. ROH just doesn't, they know what the direction they're going, and they're not trying to be WWE Junior or TNA Junior. They are ROH, and in my books, they're number one out of the three. They might not have the pyro or the cool music or the people or the TV deals, but everything I like about ROH is what I've said. The wrestling, the feel of you're one of them, getting to see your indie guys get to work on their shows. I just really like ROH. I just think it's great. What I don't like about ROH, they need a better TV deal because they're done with HDNet. And HDNet worked for them while they were with them, but they still need something better. They need something where people get to see them every week on a more syndicated level. Because not everybody had HDNet. Even if you didn't have that package, you didn't get to watch it. And you just couldn't see it. So they need something like maybe Fox or ESPN or something that everybody gets. I don't know what all the stations are like in the States, CBS and all that stuff, but they may not get on a major TV, but they can always try something else, like WGN or KTLA or whatever, get on TV so everybody can see your product, and, you'll flourish that much more because you got a great product and people need to see it. What else are they going to say? Something I don't like about ROH. I forget, because like I said, I ramble on. But if you remember, comment. Tell me what I was going to say. That would get to. But yeah. I hate it when people compare it to WWE. They're like, oh, WWE is so superior. WWE is not superior to ROH. It's just they have a grander stage. Pardon the pun, because it always around the corner for WrestleMania. But, you know, they're on a bigger stage. You know, they've been around a lot longer. They're on better TV. You know, and they have things that draw in everybody from every age. You know, where ROH just seems to have a niche, you know, or a niche, however you say it. And they have people like us, internet marks or internet smarks or idiot internet nerds, whatever Michael Cole says. You know, we just know what we like. We don't like things being crammed down our throats. And when we watch a pay-per-view, it's all wrestling all night long. It's not, you know, 60% backstage interviews or divas in bikinis or Kid Rock taking up 25 minutes or, you know, or whatever. You know, Justin Bieber, you know, whatever the WWE is going to do. It's straight up wrestling. But I guess that's what attracts the masses, the entertainment part. But for wrestling fans, ROH is definitely the place to go. And I used to say that TNA used to be the place to go for wrestling fans. And it still is, opposed to WWE. But they dropped the ball. TNA has dropped the ball too. It used to be all about the X Division. They say they're coming back with it. But the X Division is what brought TNA to the dance. And that's what they should focus on. You know, better storylines. You know, consistent storylines from, you know, whatever. You know, so you know what bad guy is a bad guy and what guy is a good guy. You know, because is Kennedy bad now? You know what I mean? And ROH, that's something that's kind of clear cut. But everybody... It's not, you know, if you're supposed to hate Truth Martini, you know, that's because he's a bad guy. But a lot of people may like that. Because you get a lot of the dual chants going. Let's go Elgin, let's go Generico, or whatever. So that's another good thing with ROH. I know it's diverse. Everybody likes everybody. You know, things are a lot clearer. I guess that's the end of my rant. Like I said, it's just a rant. We'll touch on other rants in the future. On the states of TNA, on the state of WWE. I know I kind of touched about it tonight. But this was more of an ROH night, because like I said, I just reviewed the iPay-per-view. Gave you the results on episode 1. This being episode 2 was supposed to be a rant on ROH. I told you what I like and what I dislike. I definitely say if it's in your area, go check it out. You know, if it's on iPay-per-view, which is on Go Fight Live. Is that what it is? I don't even know. GoFightLive.tv. Check it out. You know, April 1st and April 2nd, they're going to be back-to-back pay-per-views. You pay $30 for 2 pay-per-views. The next night, on April 3rd, you're going to pay almost $60 or $70 for WWE WrestleMania. And you know what? It may not be the spectacle. ROH may not be the spectacle that WrestleMania is, but the talent and the in-ring work, those 2 nights are going to be way better than what you're going to see on WWE. Seriously. But anyways, we'll get into that. I'll talk about WrestleMania in the upcoming episodes. Again, thank you for checking me out. I know this is all new. And it's something I like to carry out because I do have the passion for wrestling. And I have, you know, maybe when I stop rambling and just ranting, I'll be a little more calm, cool, and collected. And you might understand more of what I'm saying or trying to say in the future. Hopefully my videos get better too. You know, but please subscribe to my channel down there or up there. You subscribe up there. Leave your comments down there. Email me at. I'll leave that in the description. RasslinRantsandReviews at hotmail.com. Definitely. I want to know your feedback. I want to know your questions. I want to know if you agree on certain things or disagree. And all those will be tied up into another episode later on. The next episode will probably be after Raw Monday night, you know, and then the rest following in accordance to the rest. So anyways, thanks for checking out episode 2. Please subscribe, leave a comment, do what you need to do. And again, thanks for checking this out.